Hi everyone, thank you for joining me here today for the Halo flighting and development update. This update can be found over at halowaypoint.com. The link for this will be in the description in case you guys are interested in taking a look at it. It is a short little update and we will be going over it here. So welcome back for another weekly MCC flighting and development update. This week has been one of investigations, planning, bug fixes, prep work for the next series of flights to begin soonish. And today's topics for the updates are as follows: workaround because you begged, February Black History Month, HCS Halo 3 Weekly Tournament is back on Valentine's Day, February 14th, quit bans that you can expect for dropping out of matches, and of course the flighting update. So let's go ahead and jump into it here. When it comes to the challenges, last month Season 5 rolled out, and with a whole new slew of seasonal challenges, one has been causing quite a bit of grief, unfortunately. After taking some time to investigate it, they have found a bug. However, they have also found a workaround with some of the community that helped identify where the bug lives. If you've been having issues achieving the Mr. Chief helmet for Halo Reach for doing the Because You Begged seasonal challenges, they want you to head over to the support site and check out the workaround steps for both Xbox and PC. Long story short, anyone who had attempted the old achievement from Halo Reach successfully completed it. The logic for the achievement still lives in the game, and it was marked as completed and saved in the profile's data. Clearing that data through the workaround now makes it so that when you complete it, the challenge can unlock appropriately. They want you to follow the steps in the links for the Mr. Chief helmet, and they'll be rolling out updates for it very soon. They'd like to thank you for your patience and let them know if there's anything else that they can do for it. For some eager beavers, however, the workaround won't impact everyone's issue. There's a scenario where the seasons was changing over and roughly 300 players unlocked it prior to the game update on January 27th. For the select few who encountered this, they've completed a manual grant of the Mr. Chief helmet, so you'll be able to use it proudly. This is, of course, Black History Month, and with that, they've rolled out a Black History Month nameplate. All you have to do is log into the MCC this month, and you will unlock this nameplate. We're going to skip over the HCS because I don't necessarily care about the competitive playing. And here we're going to go ahead and talk about the quit ban. This is called a quit ban PSA. Now, I have made it very well known in most of my streams and have made quite a few videos on the topic personally. I think that they should remove all of the quit penalties for social playlists. When you want to have your ranked in really competitive games, that's fine. I would even go so as far as to say that with the competitive, remove it from the menu as a selection to being able to quit just in general. Make it so that if people want to quit, they have to take the extra steps to either quit to dashboard or quit to desktop. But for social playlists, I don't think there should be a quit penalty at all. It says if you've quit out of a game either intentionally or unintentionally, you will receive a ban quit if you are within the first 50% of players to quit from your team. The current ban ladder for MCC is this. Your first offense, you will be banned 1 minute. The second offense, you will be banned 3 minutes. The third offense, you will be banned 5 minutes. The fourth offense will be 10 minutes, and every additional offense after that is also 10 minutes. Now, on stream that just happened today, I myself personally ran into a very specific issue that this does not address, and this is part of the reason why the quit penalty needs to go away for social playlists. I was playing a classic 4v4 when it came to Team Slayer, and half of the other team quit. Now, playing 4 people against 2, one is extremely unbalanced, and it really stretches the matches out. And everybody is having a lesser experience without the teams being even. I quit. I got the ban. I was, of course, very frustrated by this. They need to just remove the quit penalty for social playlists altogether. I can't imagine having Halo Infinite and having the multiplayer be free to play. And when you're playing in a social, let's say, match-made game of 4v4 Slayer, and half of the other team quits the exact same scenario, and you're like, well, I'm not playing against 2 people, so you quit. And then you get a minute ban, or you're disconnected for whatever reason, and it counts it as a quit, and you get banned for something you didn't even have control over. Do you really think that players are going to stick around in a free-to-play game when all of the other top leading games in that section, like Warzone, Fortnite. You're going to have Destiny. A bunch of other games do not have this implemented in their game. Do you think they're really going to stick around for Halo Infinite? No, they're going to say, I can't play? Fine, I'll go play something else. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You can mark my words. The date is February 6th of 2021. I guarantee you that this is going to be an issue for Halo Infinite if it's implemented in the same way. But moving on here, the information says the first 50% means that if you are in a 4v4, that the first 2 players to quit on your team in bold will receive a quit ban. However, after at least 50% quit, you are free to quit without a ban. This is the caveat where if a player doesn't connect to the server and does not make it into the game, the automated quit ban service will not see them as being part of the game in that situation. The first 2 players to manually quit on that team will receive the ban. The moral of the story, don't quit, but if half your team has, then you won't be punished for doing so. That is okay. But what about being on the opposite team? Playing 4v2 is not fun. It is a lesser experience than what is originally intended. And the quit penalty just needs to be removed. I'm sorry for harping on this, but it does. For social playlists, it needs to be removed. Now moving on, the information goes into the flighting future. It says later this month, we are currently planning to kick off our next series of flights. We have quite a bit of new content here that we are looking to get into your hands. We are deciding what the right amount is and are still waiting to see what progress is made in the coming weeks. If all goes well, later this month or early next month is when we plan to roll out the next public flight. Some of the items are hoping, and things can change, to have made it into this flight are as follows. The field of view sliders for all Xbox One consoles, which is great. Field of view sliders will no longer be locked when Xbox Series S and X devices are set to 120 Hz. Additional ways to customize controls, additional key bindings, mouse and keyboard support for consoles, which I must be wrong because I had naturally assumed that was already enabled. But if they're going to flight it, then I guess it's not. View model adjustment, which again is a huge game changer for consoles. It is part of the reason why I specifically stick to playing Halo on PC is because of the field of view and the view model adjustment. If those go to Xbox, it's going to be a hard pull whether I want to play on PC or Xbox. And maybe a new place and way to play. Now this is weird. A new place and way to play. Are they talking new place as in a new platform, perhaps? There have been rumors for a very long time that the Nintendo Switch is going to get the MCC collection. I don't know how accurate that is, but I don't understand what they mean by a new place and way to play. A new place would, to me, mean a new platform. They could very well quite possibly be talking about xCloud, which I thought the game was already on xCloud. But nonetheless, maybe we'll find out here soon, hopefully. It says, as we get closer, we will start sharing more details of when and what players can expect for the next flight. For the time being, please make sure all of your Halo Insider information is accurate and current. This includes if you've picked up an Xbox Series S or X or an Xbox One, or recently new parts for your PC, verifying your email address and making sure it's up to date is the only way we can contact you when it comes out time to sending flight invites. Then, of course, they want you to be a Halo Insider, and they provide a link there. Again, the link for this article will be in the description, so feel free to go ahead and check it out. And if you're not part of the Insider program, you can use this to register for it. But as always, don't forget, in order to be part of the conversation and have your voice heard, hit that subscribe button and let me know what you guys think about the new changes coming to MCC and what you think a new place and way to play might be. But until next time, everyone, thank you all for joining me here today, and I'll see all of you in the next video.